Yeah, no, it's the crazy thing that when you suddenly do realize that you're not your thoughts, it changes your whole life completely, doesn't it?
Hmm. Yeah, yeah.
Definitely. It brings so much peace as well. To be able to actually observe the thoughts and realize that the ones that obviously are negative and that aren't needed, to just be like, do you know what? I don't need to think this. This really isn't serving me. It's doing me no good whatsoever. In fact, I'm going to stop this thought right now and I'm going to focus on something else. And I often use music. If there's something, a thought that if I come across a thought and it's, I think, why am I thinking that again? I don't need to be thinking that. I've dealt with this. It's back again. That's just my mind with the programming replaying it again. I want to stop that. Or suddenly change what I'm doing, focus on something, bring myself into the present moment. Suddenly I do a little practice. So if that happens to me, um, when I'm doing horses, I do horses
Hmm.
daily. So if that happens to me when I'm up at the horses, because obviously I'm out in a field all day, I am by myself, that is a lot of time when my mind does start thinking thoughts. So if I notice something, I think, oh my goodness, look, I'm doing it again. Now I'm thinking about, what if this happens? What if that happens about this certain situation? I don't need to be thinking this. I thought this last week. I thought this the other day. I need to stop this. I'll bring myself into the present moment. So I will suddenly look around me and think, take in the scenery, the nature, the trees, listen to the birds. What can I hear? What am I doing right now? I'm standing on the ground. Look at the ground. I'm holding this shovel. I'm doing this. I bring myself
Hmm.
back into the present moment. And by the time you've done all of that, or even breathing, breathing, breathe out, focus on your
Hmm.
breath, you realize that you've stopped that thought and you feel so much more peace and you can let that thought go. And I do that a lot now. Um, I mean, it really does change things.